Hey everyone, hope you're having a great day or great week so far. Here is my setup video for my Hobonichi Cousin Avec. So it's the second half of the year. In the beginning, there is calendar, index, monthly pages, weekly pages, and daily pages in the back. And all the way in the back, there's some Japanese like glossary or index type stuff that I'm not really sure, references, and then some graph paper in the back. It's a lay flat notebook, which I really like, and this is the one from the first half of the year. Sorry for that shaking. As you can see here, it is so dramatic. It is so much more bulky, and I'm doing a comparison, and that's because it's filled with stickers and things like that. So that's kind of why I opted for the Avec. Shout out to Denise for inspiring me to get 2 halves of the year, just so that it can bulk up. So these are the vellums and papers that I printed out that I will be using, and here are the washi tapes that I will be using to decorate the inside cover, kind of sort of like a washi dashboard. And they go really well, so I want to show you guys. And these tabs I got from Daiso, and these stickers are from my shop. So as you can see here, I like to put the monthly tabs on the side for easy access. So I like to decorate the washi cover first. So here I'm showing you guys how I'm putting it down and kind of the order. I like to alternate like skinny and the thicker one so that it's not all thick and then skinny. And I'm not sure if you can tell, but I am going for a plant themed, and it's very like plant earthy kind of tones with sage and grays and neutrals, which I love. And I think that would also be perfect for fall because it's, the second half of the year is going to be fall and winter seasons. So here it is. And I leave the washi overhang because I like to just trim it or fold it over, as you can see in the end. And there we go. I didn't want to bore you guys, but there's the completed one, washi. So as you can see, I am folding it over so that normally I would trim it if I'm not putting anything on the other side, but because I will be sticking on paper on the other side, then that's why I'm okay with folding it over, just so that it has kind of a cleaner look. I did end up needing to trim just a little bit, like on the corners, but that's not a big deal at all. So now with the inside, I'm actually using this slice tool to just trim gently, kind of go over the edge like that, just enough so that it cuts through the washi, and that's a really easy way to kind of trim off that inside part of the planner. And just like that, the washi dashboard is complete. Alright, so now moving on to the rest of the planner, I am going to go ahead and trim the this paper that I printed out on sticker paper. So this one is going to go right on the inside of that washi dashboard. So like I mentioned earlier, the reason why we're able to fold it over and for it to look clean is because I'm going to be sticking this to basically cover it up. So I'm going ahead and trim off the borders, and then I'm going to kind of stick it on top of the planner with overhang. I find that it's a little easier to trim it that way. Also, disclaimer, I filmed this on another day, so that's why the lighting might be a little different, and I might be wearing a different jacket, as you can see. And sorry about the lights or the sunlight. That's just kind of how the shadow casts over my desk, and I like to use natural lighting. So anyway, so as you can see here, I did leave it overhang, and I'm going to go ahead and trim. This was actually the second time I did this, because the first time I did it without one part of the overhang, and it just was too off, so I luckily I didn't stick it on too hard, so I was able to peel it up and do this again. Oh, I also don't think I mentioned where the washi is from for the washi dashboard. So it is a mix of Simply Gilded. There is Simply Watercolor Co., which is that Luxe LV inspired one that I love so much. And then there's also the Pink Room Co. Is that gradient teal to green washi tape. So there is that. It is done. So I really like how that turned out. Next, I will be trimming this vellum, and this vellum I printed it myself, and I got this design from Creative Market, I believe, and I really like this kind of grid. It's like grid brush strokes, which is really cool, and kind of looks like a cage almost, but I think it's kind of a fun overlay to put in my planner. So here I am just putting it on top and using a pencil to just kind of trace out where the edges are and mark where I will be trimming. It's also important to note that if you are doing vellum tip-ins like this, sometimes you have to take note that when you close the planner or close the notebook, it's going to kind of have a little bit of overhang, so be a little more generous with the trimming if you are not a big fan of the overhang. So here I'm just using a gradient gray kind of smoky washi tape from Simply Gilded. I think it's kind of a cool neutral. I was thinking about just going with one of the washi tapes that goes with the theme, but I was kind of like, I really need to use my washi tape collection, so why not use something else? And I hadn't ever used this one yet, so I was really excited. And it still kind of goes with the theme because it's like a grays neutrals with silver foil, which is really pretty. So I just tape it in there, really easy, and now it looks like a really nice vellum overlay. Next, I'm moving on to the Year at the Glance calendar. I like to put these stickers to cover it. I did make these myself. So I am going to go ahead and use the magic of movie editing and kind of fast forward through this and just skip. You kind of get the idea. I'm putting the month stickers on top of all of the months of the calendars, like the mini calendars, and I think this is kind of a really cute touch to add to this Year at the Glance. And ta-da, here it is. So now I'm just putting on the 2021 calendars, and we're done with that. So that is what it looks like. Now we're going to move on to the tabs, side tabs. So I did get this side tab sticker. They're kind of like transparent stickers, and they're from Daiso. Oh, sorry, not transparent, but they're kind of like a plasticky. They're just really good quality, and it worked out really well with the tabs that I have in my shop. So I really like how this turned out, and the color scheme matches exactly the gray and greens and a little bit of blues. So perfect, and I won't be using the yellows because that's not going to match. So I'm putting on my tabs that are transparent gold foiled over those Daiso tabs, and then I'm just going to align the tabs onto where the Hobonichi has the monthly, like where they put the monthly boxes, and they do a really good job at staggering it. So I'm just going to go ahead and follow them. So this one's August, and I did alternate gray and green, because I think that is really cute and looks really nice. And again, I will be using the magic of movie editing to show you guys the completed look. So here we are in December, and there we go. So the tabs are done. Alright, so moving on to this piece of vellum, and this is also using that same greenery theme. I'm just going to insert this right between the weekly section and the daily section. I like to kind of use tip-ins as kind of like a break in the planner so that it's between sections, kind of like a section divider, a break or a section divider. So here I'm just trimming it, and again, be sure to take note of any overhang that you might have, and then I'm going to put it in that section using this washi tape from Simply Watercolor Co. Again, one of my favorite washi tapes of the moment, and she also has it in other colors like pink and brown and black, I think, too. And I might be wrong on that, but love them so much. I will be linking everything that I used down below in the description box. So I'm just going to go ahead and tape this into this section. I love adding in tip-ins, and I'll definitely be adding in more, so maybe I'll do an updated flip or follow my Instagram to get updates. And now I am going to put some happy planner stickers just as deco. I like to cover up this Hobonichi logo, and it just adds a little extra touch to the planner, just a little something, you know, to make it a little more decorative and fun. So here I found a foiled flower, and it's big enough that it will cover the logo, which is really, really great. I did have to white it out because it's a transparent sticker. The logo will peek out. So here I am realizing that and not being lazy and grabbing the white out to go ahead and white out that logo so it doesn't peek through. I think this is really, really pretty and so me. So now I'm pulling this quote sticker that I love. It says, "Hold the vision, trust the process." It speaks so much to me. It has a really pretty gold foil in the text, and as you can see, this sticker book is Year to Shine theme. Again, I will try my best to find all these products and link them down below. I'm putting this washi tape from Simply Gilded, and I had to white it out. Just going to layer that on top, and you guys, I love how this turned out, even though it's such a small part of the planner. So pretty. And that's the setup. As I was removing the old one out of the jacket, I took it out and wanted to show you guys kind of compare the two in terms of bulkiness. So it's not even loaded that much with stickers. Definitely could have put more, but just wanted to show you guys that. And here it is. I put it back into the jacket. I didn't show that part because it was kind of a mess. Ignore my pockets, please, please, please. I will definitely be cleaning that up. So here is the final flip of what I did to initially set up this planner for the rest of this year. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching, and hope to see you next time. Bye!